sure about his weapons. They have 10 weapons more than him. Secondly, I would quickly add to that before the question is lost, that it is not a question of numbers. Nuclear deterrence is a very dynamic concept. And nuclear weapons, even less in number, are great equalizers in maintaining a strategic equilibrium vis-a-vis your adversary. So we don't have to add numbers by numbers. Secondly, as it has been raised in another question, that nuclear weapons make the question of strategic depth into a zero signal. The strategic depth has no consequence if you have a credible minimum deterrence against your adversary. And that really works. So I think if we maintain our minimum credible deterrence and continue to do that in a dynamic way, without being locked between with India on question of numbers, we will be able to fulfill our military and strategic security. Other aspects of security are very important. Poor governance, education, economy, health. It would be opening a Pandora's box. So they're very important. I think our main threat is from us, not from us. So we can look into that. That leaves the mind. Second, as that has been stated by the government, by the army chief, by many key decision makers in Pakistan, and Mr. Bashar has just said, we are not in an arms race. Our budget has decreased, and India's budget has increased manifold. And I think that Bukhari or somebody else had mentioned that in the last 6 years, India has now become the largest importer of conventional military arms across the world. We are not competing with India. That is not our policy, that is not what we are doing. I don't know, maybe others can really comment on that. Is Nasser was meant to be proclaimed as a tactical nuclear weapon? These are kind of interpretations the academic, the journalistic, and the security community is drawing out of a misinterpretation. I'm not very sure about that. But even if it is a tactical nuclear weapon, I think given the large size of the Indian army and not ruling out the possibility that we may have, as they pronounced in a cold start doctrine, which later on became a proactive policy, having a tactical nuclear weapon, although I have my reservations for tactical nuclear weapons. For example, where you use nuclear weapons in populated areas of East Punjab and West Punjab and South Punjab and others, is not possible. I'm not very sure about it that was meant to be as a tactical nuclear weapon or well, what is it? I'm not privy to the official information on that kind of stuff. But certainly we are not in an arms race.
Thank you. I just want to add one thing that it's not possible for Pakistan, and I think it's not in our national interest, to be involved in a debilitating and destructive arms race. India is, as Dr. Bakai rightly pointed out, buying weapons on a large scale. In the next 10 years, their weapons orders are going to be in the range of $80 billion to $100 billion. We should not think that. We've got the nuclear weapon. It's an equalizer. It's given a certain self-confidence to our people. It has brought an equalizer, and inshallah it will prevent war and preserve peace, security, and stability in the South Asian subcontinent. And also, I think we should be very clear that today in Pakistan, there is no constituency, and I include the armed forces of Pakistan, which seeks confrontation with India. And all Pakistani governments, military included, have tried to extend the olive branch to India on a normalization of relations. Mr. Musharraf talked even of out-of-the-box optional mission. There was no reciprocity from the Indian side. And I think the mother of all CBMs between India and Pakistan could have been and still can be the IPR, Iran-Pakistan-India pipeline. Because then Pakistan would have a strategic stake in India's economic stability, economic growth, and India would also have a strategic stake in Pakistan's stability because the pipeline would come through Pakistan territory from Iran. And don't forget that they are talking of selling electricity while not joining the energy pipeline, which is the peace pipeline. So there are double standards involved. I'm talking about India. So the issue is that whether it's the political forces in Pakistan or the armed forces, we are very clear on the objectives. And one other thing you should understand, public opinion matters in Pakistan. Not since the 1988 election, the ambassador should take note of that. Not since the elections of 1988 in Pakistan, India has not been an election issue politically in any Pakistan election. In fact, Indians should be happy because anti-Americanism has replaced anti-Indianism today in Pakistan. India is not an issue. We are not obsessed about India, frankly. We are relaxed about India. Culture, commerce, cricket, and so forth. So I think that the focus is whenever I go to India, I tell my dear friends, when I go on Indian television and speak to them on discussion, I said the main issue in my view is not Kashmir, not the waters, not so-called terrorism. The main issue is you have a big country, but you are small-hearted. I have a bigger heart. That is the main issue. That is what we needed. Because that is the problem of India with all smaller neighbors. Bangladesh, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Pakistan. And I think unless they have a big heart, this is popular peasant wisdom in Pakistan.
I just want to add, and it's exactly to end the session, and I'm telling this on a very, very soft note. You know, V.P. Singh in his book said Pakistan has launched a weapon of mass destruction of glamour on us. On
that positive note of soft power, I think we can close the first session. And I'm grateful for your patience, grateful for your high quality comments and questions, and equally frank answers from the distinguished panelists. And I think this is what the essence of any dialogue should be: diversity and the frank, honest statement of facts. And thank you, Your Excellencies, for your presence. And